Boat friends, we are here in Duluth, Minnesota. You can see the aerial lift bridge. We are going to be going up on this bridge, 135 feet. We're going to go right there to the control center. And guess who I have with me? The mayor of Duluth, Roger. Thank you for joining me here today.
My pleasure.
We are going to have some fun. We're going to watch a ship here today. And I just want to see if you have any comments for the boat friends and people that might be interested in Duluth.
Well, first, thanks for visiting with me again. It was fun to do it before when you came to City Hall. And friends, this is an episode you do not want to miss.
Oh, no.
This is a historic, iconic, not just bridge in Duluth, but in all of Minnesota. I think you're going to actually get to participate in a lift, which is pretty unique.
Oh, yeah.
So buckle up and have some fun.
And we're going to go up to 135 feet. American Mariner is going to be the ship that we're going to see. Let's get rolling. Well, boat friends, it's time. Let's go up on that bridge together. Looks like the Vista needs to come in for a bottom of the hour lift. Dave is getting things in place here with the control panel. Checking out the screens. You have a really good view here, Dave, so you're checking for pedestrians. Like I can see one standing right there.
Right, making sure that nobody's moving towards the bridge before we make a lift. Make sure there's nobody hanging on the bottom underneath.
Give you a quick shot of what it looks like in here. Got that desk right here, a few chairs. So boat friends, Dave was telling me that when emergency services, the police, fire department, if they have to make it across this bridge, this is the actual phone that will ring so Dave knows what to do. So Dave, I see this right here. What is that?
That is the lift span skew meter. That's actually looking to make sure that north to south from Canal Park to Park Point, either that we stay level. We don't check side to side, east-west, but we do check north to south to make sure that both sides are coming up the same.
And also as we go down, I'm assuming these are the feet that we're going down.
Correct, that's it. That's the height indication in feet.
You can see the vehicles in the distance that are waiting. So Dave will get everything in place to lift those arms. Now you can see those arms went up. Here comes those cars. One long, two short.
Yep, one long, two short. Go ahead and hit it.
Gonna honk that horn. So I'm here with Dave, and so many people have sent in questions that they wanted to ask you. So here's a few of these. How many lifts does this bridge do on average each year?
We average right around 4,000, sometimes a little bit more, sometimes a little bit less. The most lifts the bridge made in a year was, I believe, in 1978. They made 7,500 lifts that year.
What happens when you're out in public and just someone randomly asks, what do you do for a job? And they find out that you're the actual lift bridge operator. What kind of reactions do you get?
The first thing usually is, really? Is the first thing they say. Then the second thing they say is, can I get a ride? Which, of course,
that's a good question, though.
We can't do, you know. I understand it, but we can't do it. So that's primarily, immediately is, can I get a ride on the bridge?
What about when it's 30 below zero here in January, you're up here, you know, what is the heat like up here?
Well, the 30 below, we do have 4 different heaters in here for the size room that it really is. That's quite a bit of heat. The floor does get cold because there's no insulation under the floor. We're standing on steel. I mean, we have a floor covering, but we're standing on steel. So that gets cold. but there is insulations in the wall, there is insulation in the ceiling, so we just overpower the cold with a number of heaters.
We're gonna watch a ship arriving here very soon. I'm on the aerial lift bridge. We are gonna go up to 135 feet, but before we do that, we have Duluth Mayor here. Roger, how are you doing? Thank you for
Hey,
joining
Mike,
us
how are
today.
ya?
Well, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
We're gonna watch a ship today, which is gonna be really awesome.
Yeah.
But what would you like to say to people that have never been to Duluth, you know, the tourists out there that might be interested? What do you want to talk about as far as the bridge is concerned?
Well, I mean, welcome not just to the icon of Duluth, but really the icon of Minnesota. You know, I don't know how many bridges there are in the state of Minnesota. We've got well over 100 just in the city of Duluth. But I love to say this is not just a bridge, this is the bridge of Minnesota.
Oh, yeah.
You know, historic bridge, unique in construction. You know, little known fact, it was built by the same company that built the Eiffel Tower. So you can see when you look at a photo, that definite lattice.
didn't know that. That's really cool.
Construction is very noticeable. That peaks on the top of it. It's also a critical connection to an entire Duluth neighborhood.
And that's Park Point.
Yeah,
right
right.
over in this direction
Yeah.
right here.
Yep.
That's an entire island, 7 miles that goes all the way down, and the only way from a vehicle or pedestrian standpoint is right
This
here,
bridge.
boat friends.
Yep.
Right here.
Either that or swimming.
Yeah.
A boat, which gets a little tough
That's
in the
right.
winter. But yeah, you know, we have an entire Duluth neighborhood, Park Point, some 2,000 plus people that live on that side of the bridge. Historically used to have to travel by boat. Then when this structure was first built, there was a carriage car that took goods and people and eventually cars back and forth. And then of course, when automobiles became an everyday thing, the road deck was installed.
And you can see right here, going through the canal, that's the Vista, one of the tour vessels that we have here in Duluth. And I'll tell you, that must be a really fun time though, Roger. If someone's gonna go out there, first time, wouldn't you recommend
Yeah,
get out there
absolutely.
on the water,
Yeah, I
really
mean,
experience
You're going
it?
to come to the largest port on the Great Lakes, the unsalted seas, Zenith City of the North. Like, you definitely got to find a way to get out on the water, and the Vista cruises, multiple options, 3 different vessels. That's going to be your best option.
That first car was bridged. And so that's a term that we have here in Duluth, that if you are going about your day and the bridge has to go up, it's going to stop you. Now, I'm sure that you've experienced this where you come up on it and it goes down and you're the first car and you have to
Yeah.
wait, or you get past it just
Yeah.
before and you're like, oh, I made it. Isn't
But
that interesting?
So I mean, here's what it means to live here and live with this unique
those
reality.
first cars
Number
come.
one, if you're the first one, we say you won the bridge lottery.
That's it. That's it.
Which really is not a thing, but right, it's like a way to make you,
You
feel
do
better
feel
about
that,
you
though,
got
yeah.
stuck. So
Yeah.
okay, you won the lottery. And it's one of those where like first is definitely better than last because you'll at least be first over when it goes back up again. But number two, if you live in Duluth and you are late for anything,
That's it.
here's what you say: I got bridged.
I got bridged.
And everybody's like, oh.
And you know, if you were to get bridged, this is the one that you'd want it to happen because it was a quick vessel.
Right.
But there are times where it's back to back,
Yeah.
and this bridge stays open for, you know, up to an hour. I've heard even more.
So, right, you can have a lift, a 1,000-footer. You might have a double lift. We've got one coming or going, or
yeah.
2 are coming in, especially in the busy part of the shipping season. But, folks, there is a triple lift. So, I was on the point one time. I was waiting for friends, and they were like, oh my gosh, like we were backed up. Traffic is all the way into downtown Duluth, and there's multiple apps. But I opened my app. I happen to like Vessel Finder, and I'm like, get a book. You're going to be there for a while.
Yeah.
And it was 45 minutes because there were 3 vessels going
Yes,
through.
that'll happen, so be
Yeah.
ready. The ship is getting closer. You can see on the screen American Mariner doing about 11 knots as it approaches Duluth. It will be going to Cian Hallet number 5. It will be unloading limestone, so it will be coming in heavy as we see it. You can see right there on the screen, that's a Duluth aerial lift bridge in the blue arrow, and the red arrow, that's going to be where the ship will be going to unload. Current conditions, 57 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 14 degrees Celsius here in Duluth. Wind northeast, 7 miles per hour. Should be clearing up here in just a few moments. Visibility for the captain as it stands right now, 2 miles out on the lake. Take a look out towards the lake. You can see the Mariner on its way in. Dave is getting set to lift this bridge. You can see some vessel traffic out there. I can see the Vista Star sailboat as well. All right, let's get outside on the platform and take a look. We're going up here on the bridge right now. Take a look at this boat, friends. Going all the way up to 135 feet. I'll give you a shot right over here. Walk around the platform real quick. You can see this bridge going up. Vista is down below us. Feels so crazy being up here at the very top. Well, boat friends, since we're up here, let's take a walk all the way around this platform. Don't worry, we're going to catch that vessel here in a few moments. But take a look at that view out there. Look how awesome that is. Now that is a view of Canal Park that I have never seen before. From this perspective, it's awesome. You got the bayside over here. You got the deck. Algoma Compass is over there. Just a beautiful view. You can see the spar, Coast Guard cutter right over there. Beautiful Park Point Beach. Better look at the Mariner as it heads straight for us. And it's going to go right under us as well. Boat friends, let's get to know this vessel before it arrives. American Mariner, 730 feet in length, 78 feet wide. It has 2 diesel engines pushing out about 7,000 horsepower. 7 holds, 24 hatches. It has an unloading boom, 250 feet. Built in 1980, the Bay Shipbuilding Company. Just an awesome ship for us to watch arrive. All of us boat friends, this is such a great moment and such an awesome ship for us to see, and a beautiful day as well. Let's check out the people along North Pier before the vessel arrives. Well, this is a real bird's eye view, wouldn't you say? That bow is heading straight for us, and as I told you, it is fully loaded with limestone, coming in pretty heavy here. Dave just came out and said, Mike, the lift bridge horn is going to be a lot louder up here, so I'll be ready for it. Wow, now that was a horn blast. Dave was not kidding. You could really feel that horn up here. Let's take a look at that boom from this unique perspective. You can see the deck really well. Let's take a look at that superstructure. See the radar spinning there. Looking really good. And boat friends, we're going to walk around onto the other side as it heads towards the bay to check out the vessel as it goes by. Take a look at this, boat friends. Looks like you have a crew member down there on deck. Look at that perspective, huh? All right, let's go check it out on this side now. You can see that. Take a look at that kick up. What do you think of that, boat friends? Making that pivot. into the bay. Let's take a look at that back side of the superstructure as well. Okay, now the bridge is on its way down. So let me zoom in so you can see that. You can actually feel it. Just a little bit of a shake. Not bad at all. Take a look at those cross arms that are blinking right there. Once the bridge is all the way down, and I could actually feel the bridge set into place, you will see those arms go up, and then those vehicles will get to start moving again. Let's watch these first few vehicles come through. Boat friends, can you believe that we just went up on the Duluth aerial lift bridge together? The most exciting thing for me is that I got to bring you along, because all of this time that we've been together on this channel, we've seen this bridge so many times, and now we got to experience it as a group. It's so cool. Special thanks to Mayor Reinert, Dave, and it is just everything that I hoped it would be, and I really hope you feel that same way. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button on the way out. It'll allow people that love the ships to find this channel. Also subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. Be part of the Boat Friends community. The weather's gonna get colder. I'll be out here in the snow. We'll watch these ships. As always, thank you so much for watching another video. Stay safe. I will see you soon.